Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Unlocking Abundance. It is rightly said, life happens to us while we are busy making plans. Have you noticed as you go about living your day, your routine, there are certain instances where there is a pause. You feel a strong sense of affinity towards something. It could be a dress, it could be a car, it could be an apartment, it could be anything, or even of school which you feel you want to send your child to this particular school. So there are some fleeting moments where you feel a strong sense of you want this thing, you would really like to have that thing, and then we just move past it. Have you ever wondered why is that so? Why do you feel that affinity for that particular thing only? Say if you like a Mercedes car, even if you're given a better option, say a Rolls Royce, but your heart would go out for that Mercedes. Why is that particular liking for that particular thing? The reason is it is our soul's calling. It comes from within our soul. So the answer to this comes from quantum physics, that everything around us is not matter. It became matter, later or whatever. We see it in the form of matter, but everything basically is energy. So when your energy, the way you feel a certain way about a particular, when you see that particular object and you start feeling a certain way, there is a feeling of happiness, joy, excitement when you see that particular object or thing. Then you have that vibrational connection with that particular object or thing. Let me give you a share with you my story. When I was in grade 10th, we had a French in our class, and in the textbook we would have different chapters where they, while teaching us French, there were chapters which showed around, it showed you Paris. So one chapter would be visit to a baker, one would be visit to the Champs Elysees, different places of Paris were written there. And while I would read those chapters, I would imagine stuff. I would see Paris in my imagination. I would roam the streets of Paris without actually being there. I would see the roads and the signposts written and everything. I had this imaginary world which I had imagined, and I would be very excited about it. Even if someone would come from Paris or talk about it, I would be so excited, asking them, how does the Eiffel Tower look, all lit up at night, it must be wonderful. I would be so excited. I would be excited more than them, and that feeling remained. Obviously, as you grow up, and this thing, I had forgotten about it. After my marriage, when we visited Europe, I didn't remember all of this. But when we visited Paris, I was awestruck at, when I went there, it gave me goosebumps, that whatever I had seen, visualized in my from my French textbook, it just came alive for me. The markings on the streets and the posts uh, on the stores and everything, it was like I had seen all of this before. And it was such a wonderful experience, and at that moment I realized that I must have forgotten about my desires, but the universe makes it a point to give me what I really, really want, even if I am oblivious to it. I have forgotten about it. The universe does not make a mistake at all. So, this is what happens to us. We have all these desires with us, but what happens is we get in the way with all our thoughts and beliefs. No, it is not possible, and where am I, and Paris doesn't make sense. And then we kind of, with that, we create blocks in whatever our in the manifestation of our desires. So if for today, what we have to do is make a list of your wildest desires. What is it that your soul wants to, because life is meant to be experienced in all its splendor. The reason why that desire has come in you, it has come for a reason. So list it down. Just write what you really, your heart craves for, as if there's a genie standing right in front of you, and everything is possible for the genie. You just have to make a wish. And the first key to unfolding all your desires is allowing. Do not, while you're doing that, just keep that mind open that there is a possibility that all these are going to come true. Just feel pure love or excitement of what that particular thing brings. When you think about that particular object or thing, what is the feeling that comes to you? Feel that vibration, feel that energy right now, at this moment. Even if it is not there, at least it is there in your imagination, virtually, like it is a video game, as if you're living that experience of that house. How would that house look to you? Like how does the balcony look, and everything that you have ever imagined. So create that virtual image now. And also, when you see someone else living in that house, or having that car that you desire, or a dress or a look which you want to have for yourself one day, just bless it. Oh, compliment it wholeheartedly. Show that excitement of, wow, such a wonderful thing, and feel very happy for that person. Be careful, be mindful, what feeling does it evoke in you? You don't have to force yourself at that moment, just feel aware. Do you feel that lack? Do you feel that it is not possible? Or what is that feeling if it does come up? That is the block that is keeping you away from that particular desire. So just be mindful of that. We will do other processes which will help you weed out this little block which you're feeling at the moment. But for now, write down all the desires that you can imagine, and let's see how we can go about creating them, manifesting them. I'll see you tomorrow.